This is our first game. Another at a Euchre League night. Order that up because I got both jacks. The club. I got both jacks. That's really low, so I'm gonna hope my partner can grab that one, which they shockingly could not. That's the three lowest clubs. So I'm gonna do my best play now. Got a lot of. Hopefully, this ace can go through a lot. He can't take it. Mama possibly could, but he should let it slide. Regardless, there we go. We got our point. It's a good way to start the game. Well, he did have the king. He could have taken that. This is a definite pass. I don't really have anything here. If this was the king of spades, you could go second. You misread it. I mean, yeah, he could have taken that first trick. You got to take a trick when you can, regardless. Especially when you're sitting last on it. I can see if you're not wanting to put out a high trump card maybe, but that would have just been taking it with offsuit. Hopefully, you can get that one. If we get lucky here, nah, they probably got there. This will take the last trick, but yeah, if you can take it with an offsuit, especially if you're sitting last, you got to. This is an odd hand though, because really I'm best in diamonds. I'm really good in hearts. I could go spades. Um, be a little bit better in clubs and spades, but I'll pass and see what happens here. Hearts is my second best, so I would expect him to almost have three hearts. They turned down a club. I turned down a club. Should probably let a club. My offsuit was kind of weak though, so got the last one. Regardless of what he's got. Um, I think they both got jacks on their deals so far. It's either um, donating or he's got one hell of a hand. That could really work. Well, he knows where to. Yeah, we're probably not getting this. I think that was just a pure donate. You might as well take it. It's only worth one either way. I mean, I think that was just a pure donate. I certainly hope so. I thought when I first come out and he just got those two pulled out, it was decent, but nothing to order here. So they would have scored a point anyway. Because he would have picked it up with the um, Right ace. That's almost an auto order. Wow. So ordered hearts. That's my best thing to save. So I'm just gonna throw this 10 out. Hopefully you can trump it. Hopefully I don't have a spade or a heart back. Diamond, come on. Wow. Wow. That's almost my best hand though, as bad as it is. I lean them out that way anyhow. I don't have a higher club. He's picking between two. If I got that, that would have been ridiculous. Nine useless. Not enough to put it in his hand. I wouldn't mind if he picked it up. It's probably be the best thing. But if I order a thing, he's going to think I have something. Come on. Take it. Whatever you're putting, got to put out trying to take it. It's only worth one. We have to euchre him. They got nine. Nice if you had another big one. Yes. Definitely played that one right. Another jack up. Hard to do much when they're putting jacks on the kitty. You're probably going to call it. I didn't even pull out the game. Also hard to do much when you're four suited. He's probably going to lead the jack out. And there's our game. I'm looking here. I've not won a game with him as my partner. Nothing against him. It just like that game. We just didn't have good cards to go together at all, except for maybe the first game. This is the third time. Well, you play 3 times in a season of each opponent. Oh, it's the third time playing Llama. He's not even in the league. He just substitutes. He substitutes that often. I think it's been for the same guy 2 of the 3 times. That's not enough to put one in his hand. Because even if I had both jacks, it wouldn't be enough to put one in his hand. Go diamonds. Go diamonds. Don't lead this the turn down suit. Hopefully, he can snake this one out. I understand what he did, but I mean, it's unfortunate. I wanted diamonds, but the offsuit killed us there. Not his fault. I mean, he had decent ones. Here I would like spades, not clubs. So hearts wouldn't even be bad. Hearts would actually be better. I'm not giving good luck. I gave good luck last time. Didn't work. I know it's weird to be superstitious for something like that. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Oh, there you go. Lead out all your clubs. Well, I had 2. They have the ace. This is every time he's dealt, he's had that. He's had a jack up, I believe. I'll watch for that when I'm watching the replay. That makes it difficult. You go cheap? Nope. We haven't stopped at least. It's only worth one. I mean, I guess I could let them think they're getting uh, a March, but I got the jack now. I think I have to call that, even though it's not the greatest call in the world. Hopefully, he's donated. King's a boss now. I've actually got all good cards at this point. I have to go for the March. Probably won't get the March. Well, we got the Euchre. So you should get an extra point if you get them all, though, I think. Does he have one back? Oh, he mistakenly did it. I mean, he might have played a little differently for playing from. If I could pick that up, yeah, but I can't pick that up. I'm not giving him that on Jack 10. Which is basically what he said. They made all 5. Or they took all 5. That's a boss card now. He's going to go through me. You could duck there. He's only worth one no matter what. He had a strong enough hand. We weren't Euchre in that. He would have had to have the left or the ace for me to duck, which probably was the play, but I think I'm four suited no matter what's that. Nine's not good. Yeah, yeah, it's good. If we didn't need a diamond, we'd have a good shot. This could be in my favor, though, if they're winning this trick here. The opponents would have to trump to take. He should let it slide unless he has nothing but trump. Played it right, though. Give me a chance to win that one. Definitely go clubs if it comes back. It's not a loner, but some people would auto call it a loan because it is four, but I don't see that going through. If he would have called it, I would have led the tripleton through him, hoping that we could take it, but he'd probably trump a club lead. He's probably got nothing but that left. Four hearts. Good call, though. Always call on four. Which makes sense because I had four. Technically, one was a spade, but had a four club hand of four clubs. I did not like this at all. So this is the type of hand you want your partner to worry up. I think it's a good call, though. Throw the king. Not that king. He should surmise that this guy's got the rest of the hearts. He might have had the ace with that 10, though. Yeah, this will probably be called because I don't have any. If we could come all the way back around, I would go hearts, though. Because if I don't have any, they got to be somewhere. And chances are your opponents have them. I think hearts is my best one to hold. It's the doubleton. That's two loners. Yeah, that's why when I played him last time against him, he got a loner through every game. It's not like you're calling something difficult loners. They're pretty straightforward. You should call it every time. Spade, of course. He had another one. He just didn't call it. Well, at least I'm on his team this time. Almost half through a fit. Just so you can call another loner, even though it's for me. I think he's got the ace, ace, jack. No, people got the left ace. It's worth a shot, though. Only one card could really get him. Definitely next, because this king becomes the ace with the ace down, just a short suit ace. It's like an ace doubleton, kind of. Except you don't have the second card in the doubleton. Pressure through the nine of clubs. Wow, I think it was already smoked. Of course. Wow. So I get a hand. It's a really good one way, so it never is called that soon. You have to wonder what he called on if that's what he's throwing out there on his first trump. He's assuming his partner's going to get him off for him. He called on left, right. We all in on this. Unless he donates it out. So got my point guaranteed. Threw the ace so he couldn't go over top of me, just in case. That was a strategy there. I just got hooked in on the ace of clubs, of course, to have it. When they call it, they got the other one. I'm not gonna give them that one. They'll probably pick it up anyway. We have a good chance of Euchre them. So I should get. What you call that for, buddy? Jack. If the offset wasn't so bad, I'd go alone. But I don't think I can sneak two clubs through. And we're better off getting 2 points. Well, I was correct on that one. You got it. That's good. I hope as I can pull out enough that there's no more left. It's work. I need to get hearts. Of course, that happens. And we would have killed in hearts because they didn't have any. They had to get us purely on offsuit. And he had one of the offsuits sitting in his hand. He was low. He was probably going to call hearts. If he got the ace of spades, we would have got, well, we would have got the spade trick, but we would have got the other ones. I think there's a good chance he might have called hearts there, which is what I wanted. Not enough to call on it, definitely not, but I wouldn't mind him calling it because he's not going to call on just nothing. I'd have an offsuit ace and one trump at least. That would be four suited. See if we can get this one. We could use this pretty bigly right now. Have another club. Both times. One I called got snuffed out the same way. Heart's definitely better for me. At least from striking distance. You can't get two points. You can't get all of them. King is boss. The jack is boss. Just gotta hope my partner can grab it. Come on. Damn it. I knew he'd have another diamond. He had the ace of clubs. Those aces would have been reversed. We would have got him. Oh, this is the type. I mean, come on. What are you supposed to do with this? This is just pure junk. But you have to call it. Getting hand this terrible, you have to call it. It sucks you only get one nice hand a game. I don't think I can afford to lead a trump out there because it'll never get back to being hearts again. I would have picked it up anyway. So hopefully. Well, we weren't going to take that one anyway. I would have let a heart if I knew. I don't know why he didn't lead that heart when he had the opportunity. I don't think he wanted it led. I should have led it anyway. I might have got the two. At least I'm decent in that. That's my best thing. It's not saying much because my other cards all are junk. This one's can slither through. We got him. I think it would. It had to fall just a touch differently. If I had a Jack King instead of Jack Queen, we would have got him. I guess I could have trumped that, but it wouldn't have made a difference. You had nothing in behind it. Bad things I can't even use this because I'm four suited. Like 90% of my hands, I'm four suited. Maybe not 90%. When I go back through, I might keep tracks if I was four suited. I think it's been at least half the time, and that's abnormal. Heart, all four suited. Club, diamond, heart, spade. It's amazing it can be four suited every time. At least we stopped them. Let it go. Even this, if I'm picking it up, but that still leaves me three suited. If you pick up, you're never going to be more four suited unless you opt to be four suited. Which only way you would do that is if you had all three offsuit aces. Let's hope he wasn't loaded on him. This snakes through. Let's see. That's why Eileen Trump wants to get around out of everybody. I had a feeling he was loaded with them. Have a club sitting in there. Actually, stop the loaner for now. Might at least. Well, I don't care. But he didn't have that little 10 in his hand. And they were loaded up with open clubs. I think you have to. I would let the ace ride if it weren't for just have to get one of these two. Oh, you're kidding me! I mean, I finally get a callable hand. That's what happens. Terrible distribution of cards on top of it. But if I'd have passed, he wouldn't have had any, and I wouldn't have been able to call anything. It wouldn't have been called. That's how it works. He wouldn't have had the cards in his hand at that point. It sucks when you get nothing when you deal two. I mean, hard to win when they're popping jacks up and getting loners, and then you can't even order up on your own deal. You get lucky, nope. You don't have two hearts back. You prize both jacks. We got lucky. We did get lucky after I had both jacks. Almost. Well, I picked it up because it was a jack. I don't know why I called that. That was weird. Every time. If you don't have one, they're going to call it no matter what. And this is useless. In fact, you just had to hope you had a diamond there because you had no other chance. I let my partner know that I'm covering spades. Not that it matters. It's too long. I mean, man, I'll be lucky to win a game tonight. Yeah. Well, who dealt? He dealt, so that's a pass. If he has a big ass jack to go with that. If he's got the higher diamond, we got him. It was buried. I'll trust my partner on this one. I want spades if it comes back then. If you don't have heart diamonds, you should have spades. Shouldn't lead to turn down suit. Turn out a jack of diamonds with the ace of diamonds. Here's another one he's got me. He's got me anyway. I'll go clubs if it come back. I would have actually went clubs alone if it would have come back. All right. At least we stopped at March because much to help with. As you can see, wrong freaking black suit. Maybe he'll call next. Come on, hit it. Yeah, that's two. Trust my partner here, and I have one. That should be it. He's probably don't have a spade. Wow. This is a hand you never get the call. If that was a red card, I'd order it up almost guaranteed. I'd be shocked if this doesn't get picked up. I hope it don't. Call anything red, buddy. Anything red. I'm going hearts if it comes back. Well, you gotta call something. You gotta think something might be out there. Every game. It's just guaranteed tonight. You get junk like this. I am decent in his diamonds. Everything else is garbage. You shouldn't have to call hoping your partner has certain cards in their hand. He's got diamonds alone. So I don't have nothing. I have absolutely a nothing hand. Unless he has something to stop him, which probably don't. It was an absolute bloodbath. Wow. Not throwing away an offsuit ace. Second hand low, buddy. Second hand low. If it's already ace hunter, just to show him. Hope he doesn't need my help at all. Because he's. Gonna play the way that was played. Your mouse just go alone. You know, of course. Of course. Go get him. He's got that. He should have trumped it if he had one. He got to. He didn't have one. No fault there. You gotta smack it when you can on a loner and hope to get lucky. Jack of diamonds, I'd want it into his hand just because we need something. Go alone in spades if it comes back. Because the ace would be gone, so I would have a good shot. He could have the king. Well, either one of them could. They could still be sitting on the king or did something. They could either have another spade or they don't. Uh, Finally. And my luck's turning a little bit. Go ahead. If you want to order, order. If you gotta think about it, you generally should be ordering it. Especially with the lead this big. I mean, you don't want to just play ridiculously bad, but you don't want to give them a chance either. Of course, he could have been watching an ad or something. I don't know. I wasn't even paying enough. The idea here is I want to be able to play in my clubs later. That's why I let Trump. I want to make my clubs good. And I made at least one of them good. If that was the opposite color, but I'm good everywhere. But if that was a club, I would order it. They can't get 2 points, so which is big. And I'd rather have clubs, but we do have a good chance of the euchre. My partner just needs to get one trick, or I need to get lucky here. He has a low heart. Damn it. Ugh. So, well, it wouldn't have worked either way. That's the thing. That's why you cannot order from third seat with both jacks. You have to have something else. On this game, you can't. I mean, if you're playing in person, you can make that call, and you should. But on this 3D game, never do that. You'll get euchred every single time. I mean, we didn't get euchred, but we should have euchred them with that. That should have been a pretty easy euchre hand. That's why you put the spade out there, you trump in. This might be a little frisky, though. Oh, he had a fourth one to back him up. Oh, he had a really good defensive hand that time for that. I should let these hearts. It's probably a mistake. Got trick, though. So it wouldn't matter.